Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the internet, and tonight that video game is going to be Fate Grand Order. I am tired tonight, but that's all good because I always feel like I start off streams tired and then I manage to get myself a second win, so it's all good. I need to turn this music down a tad because it is loud in my ears. But how's it going, Drew? Patat, hope you guys are doing all right. Hope your weekends are treating you well. So I guess like not a whole lot's happened except that I guess what is it, the that games show or whatever happened, which I think wait, did I talk about this already? I don't even know. How long ago was that game show? I think it did. I think I mentioned that, like, I was or no, wait, was there another one? No, it happened on Friday, didn't it? No, yeah, there was another one. Was that one game, Stranger Than Heaven? With starring Tupac? I was, yeah, I wasn't, that wasn't on my bingo card for this year, so I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening over there. Just got back from the con. Nice, good stuff. Jen Taylor, I don't know that person. Zach Aguilar, I know that guy. Nice, good stuff. Summer Games Fest, literally yesterday. Fantastic, good for them. I want to play Stranger Than Heaven. Stranger Than Heaven looks cool, but why is Tupac in it? Like, what? And I don't know, man. Like, it's I don't even want to know what a specific subset of Twitter thinks about that. You know, that's I'm sure that's a whole thing. Oh, also the was it also yesterday that no, it was at the other one, right, where the new God of War got announced, the Goddess of War, as people were saying. That's yeah, that'll be interesting. Oh, there was the new Stellar Blade. I still haven't even finished the first game. But I mean, the new girl, she looks like she's got a little bit more personality than Eve, meaning that, you know, she has more personality than dry wheat toast. So it's not a high bar to clear, but she's still like, even just from the trailer, seems to have managed to clear it. So good for her. Jen Taylor is Cortana. Oh, I see. Salem from Ruby. Nice. I only know Ruby because of the porn. I never watched Ruby. I saw it all the way back in the day, and I was like, huh, okay, interesting. And I don't know. People want to talk about industry plants. Ruby felt like an industry plant, if you ask me. But hey, you know what? That's fine. People enjoy it. That's all well and good. Yeah, so there's the Stellar Blade. What is it called? Blood Rain? That's so silly. You take that back about Ruby? Nuh-uh. Yeah, Blood Rain. I what? Sure, why not? The thing that makes me scared about Stellar Blade, Stellar Blood Rain is that even just from the trailer, it sounds like Shift Up still doesn't really know how to write dialogue properly, or they don't know how to do cutscenes, essentially. Like like that always seems to be like, that was a huge aspect of like why I felt Stellar Blade was really wonky is that just like I don't think they really polished out like their cutscenes or their dialogue or anything like that. And it doesn't look like they've improved a whole lot, because I can already smell it off the trailer. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. Is it even a sequel, or is it just like another story or something, essentially? Who even knows? Again, I still haven't finished the first game. I want to at some point. Maybe I should stream it. Maybe I should actually stream myself playing it, because again, that's the way I finish video games, is by actually streaming them. So if I want to actually finish it, I should probably stream it. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the time the next game comes out, I'll actually go ahead and finish, or I'll start streaming the first game. And then what else? Oh yeah, there's like something about like some kind of Amsterdam game. I hear people are kind of psyched about that. I did hear there was also a game being made by the director from Team Eco. So the guy who like directed Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, and Last Guardian. He's apparently got a new game coming out. I'm all for that. I am 100% on board with whatever that guy's got cooking up next, because I've only played Shadow of the Colossus, but I know people like Eco, and I have a coworker who loves Last Guardian. So yeah, I am down. I am down for what that guy is cooking. It's a sequel for Stellar Blade. Still want to play Stellar Blade 1, but haven't had the chance to get it yet. Well, it'll probably get discounted soon with the next one coming out. Yeah, again, like the thing that was a real shame about Stellar Blade is that, like, yeah, the game itself is fun to play, but before Stellar Blade came out, there was this whole discourse about, you know, Eve and how she's like, you know, just essentially like a sexualized doll or something like that, and people are like, nuh-uh, she's like the third coming of Bayonetta and 2B and all that sort of stuff. And she wasn't. She really wasn't. She, like, I've seen a take, or I've seen a review of the game by someone that has beaten it, and they liked the game, but they were like, no, Eve, she doesn't change at all. Like, she, like, even at the end of the game, she's still the same. So yeah, just no personality on that girl whatsoever. So, and then yeah, and then it's like, oh, guess the haters were kind of right. Again, it's still like mechanically it's a fun game, but everything about like what you're supposed to be latching on to emotionally, like, there's nothing. Like, as far, like, again, the cutscenes are really wonky, because again, Shift Up doesn't know how to well, at least at the time they didn't know how to write for shit, for like storytelling and how to make like story beats flow into each other and stuff like that. And they straight up admit that. They're like, yeah, I guess apparently in South Korea just nobody knows how to do this. That sounds a little suspect. I'm like, I think you guys just don't know how to do this, and you're trying to blame your entire culture for it for whatever reason. So yeah, it's unfortunate. But again, like, the new girl, she's aggressive. That's at least something. That's something a little bit more than Eve, who's just essentially like, oh. And I mean, I guess she's supposed to be like compassionate and curious and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of surface area to grab onto for, you know, all of that. whole Gooner bait and whatnot. Yeah, mainly excited for Monster Hunter Wilds expansion DLC. Do people still play that game? Even though, like, it has run like shit for like 3 years or something? Nice. Hey, you know what? The people dedicated to that game are troopers. They're, they're willing to put up with all kinds of abuse. Because, I guess. And people wonder why, you know, like, people won't just leave their abusive relationships. It's like, why don't you just leave? And, you know, and then, like, they turn around and see the millions of Monster Hunter Wilds players, and they're like, oh, never mind, I get it. 1 year? Sure, if you say so. It feels like it's been 3. Like, for as much, discourse and just people dogging on the performance of Monster Hunter Wilds, it feels like it's been 3 years of people just being like, God, sure wish this game didn't run like ass. So, and then what other things do I even remember being mentioned? I guess there was like a bunch of both indie and cozy games. Like they had like a whole lineup of just indie and cozy games, which that sounds kind of cool. I don't know anything about any of the games that were announced there, but I might want to like actually look it up and see what they might have on offer, because yeah, the indie scene is much more exciting to me than anything in the AAA sphere. So yeah, that's about all I heard about whatever that show was, or game show was. Wasn't it just like it's Jeff Keighley's thing? Like, it's I don't know. It is kind of funny seeing like everybody jump whenever that man says jump. And then they complain about game journalists. So, speaking of, I guess what did Cuphead? Was there a thing for Cuphead? I can't even remember. With however many shaders there is in a game, you'd think they can be able to do it in 6 months, but that's not the case. Guess not. I mean, Capcom is only, you know, a brand new tiny little company, you know. You got to give them a break, man. Sometimes you just can't figure it out when you're that new and that tiny. There was a thing for Cuphead? Nice. Good stuff. I think, how long ago did Cuphead even come out? I feel like I played the demo for Cuphead like a decade ago or something. And then I feel like Cuphead itself somehow also came out a decade ago. I'm assuming Cuphead had to have come out around like the time that Gamergate was happening, though, because I know that like I know that brain dead, you know, gamers continue to latch on to the whole like games journalist thing with Cuphead. So, and usually if like some brain dead gamer take is still being you know, echoed and memed like to this day, it usually came from Gamergate. So I'm gonna assume it came out around like 2015, 2016 or something like that. 2017 is when Cuphead went live. That is right around when I was saying it probably came out. So holla at your boy. I know how dumbass gamers work. That's right. So almost a decade old. Yeah. I was on fleek on that shit. Come on now. Anywho, yeah, I've still never played all the way through Cuphead. And I don't know if I will. Because you know, despite the way it looks, and like the art direction for Cuphead is fucking phenomenal, but it's a rage game. It is. It's a 2D rage game, and again, my frontal lobe is too developed for me to willingly waste energy and time on shit that is intentionally designed to piss me off. So, yeah. Ain't got the energy, ain't got the time, and so I probably won't ever, you know, play Cuphead, but you know, it's cool that something else is coming out, right? So good for them. Anywho, I think that's about everything that I can really remember for what's happened since last time I streamed. So yeah, we did finish Motor Slice on Thursday, and we played a little bit of Replaced, which is going to be our next weekday game that we engage with for the time being. Okay, I know, like, at this point, I feel like I can't trust how long to beat, but I'm still gonna plug it in and see how long it's at least expected to beat it. So, Replaced. So Replaced is supposed to be about 10.5 hours long. So okay, I'm gonna add like whatever how long to beat says is how long a game takes to beat. I'm gonna add like 5 hours onto it, because I don't know, it just feels like I end up taking so much longer to beat a game than what is, you know, stated should be the average playtime. Now, granted, it's usually because I'm playing these games on stream, and streaming a game applies like a minus 20% debuff to your gaming prowess. That's not a cope, that's science, okay? You just become 20% worse at playing games when you're streaming them. So, it'll probably take like 15 hours to beat Replace, so that'll be, that should be like a solid, you know, handful of weeks of streams. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Used to play with my little brother's best friend a long time ago. We legit kept struggling on the Candy Queen boss, and a lot of those deaths were from her. Zenless proves the point. Yeah. Also with ZZZ, I haven't really read any text in that game. Like, I'll admit, when I've played through the game off stream in order to try and get to a point where I could like do dailies or do polls and stuff like that, I just click through the menus. I don't think I've really read anything that any menu or text that game puts up in front of my face. So and I'm kind of vibe coding my skills for ZZZ by trying to transplant what I do in Genshin into ZZZ, and so far it's working out fine. It's working out fine because I'm progressing through the game, so you know everything is turning up roses. I'm just waiting for the wall to eventually appear, like when a person who's playing a fighting game constantly uses the auto combos, and that'll you know, get you far to a certain extent until you have to fight like an actual player, and then it doesn't start to work out as well anymore. So until that point, I will probably not even really know like how any like synergies between the elements work, what any of the W drives do, what any of those the artifacts do, or I'm just using Genshin terminology, but I know that there's like a 1-to-1 comparison that you can make for Zenless, because all MiHoYo games just operate the same way. Yeah, and so once I actually have to start playing the game, then I'll start playing the game. But yeah, until then, I can just vibe code my way through the entire thing. It doesn't even matter. You run from point A, B, and C for dailies. That's it. Exactly. Exactly. I can get them done in like, 3 minutes. It's awesome. Unlike in Genshin, where I have to run all over the fucking map, fighting dudes or exploding little floating thingies in the air, or riding on the ferry roller coaster and stuff like that. It's so much easier. All right. Let's go ahead and get the game started up here, because we are continuing on through Traum, and we're gonna see how much more we can get through it tonight. I just play Smash. That's not even a fighting game. Again, according to gamers. Oh, an update. We love those around here. All right. No, thank you, and play. All right. Oh, God. All right. I am tired. I need to start doing my dumb, stupid voices so I can try and get my second wind off of this stream. Smash is easy to understand. That's the reason why it's not a fighting game? Okay. Then explain to me what you do in the game. See, if I know that, again, if I was talking to a fighting game person, they would start to re all over the floor. But again, it's like my Whenever it comes to dumb, stupid shit like that, I can't help but just rage bait everyone that is everyone involved. All right. Ooh, there's like is the summer event happening now? Okay, whenever the summer event starts happening, we're gonna have to switch our priorities, because the summer events are the most important thing that happens in FGO. So yeah, I make a whole ass paragraph, but I don't got the time and energy to do that. Now you're getting it. That's the spirit. So yeah, again, my frontal lobe is too developed to give a shit. That's gonna kind of become my yes. That's gonna become sort of like my go-to phrase as I get older, and as young people continue to act like fools. I'll just keep on saying it. My frontal lobe is too developed for this bullshit. Which, like, it just hits all of the right notes. It's condescending as fuck. It's enraging for people whose frontal lobes aren't fully developed, because they literally just physically are incapable of understanding how I could be like that, how I could just not care about this thing that they are unreasonably passionate about. And yeah, it's literally the picture definition of the angry lion and the chill chimp meme. It's great. I love it. I love the fact that being in your 30s, a switch just gets flipped off in your head, and you're just like, wait a second. None of this shit matters. It's like a superpower, I swear. Y'all are gonna love it when it actually happens to you. Well, at least the kids in the audience. You guys are gonna get to your 30s one day, and you're just gonna realize, hold on. Who gives a shit, actually? All right, let me go ahead, get the FGO audio going. We'll kill the BGM here. All right. And then... Nice. Okay. All right. First off, let me go ahead and check the banners to see. Okay, so we got Ash. I already have her, so I'm good there. We do have Altria Zerker. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, we also have we also have Nikitich. Yo. Almost at my 30s, I have the same mindset. Dude, nice. Dap me up, bro. It's awesome. And it'll only continue to get stronger as you get older. So look forward to that. Honestly, I would not be mad at getting Nikitich either. The thing is that she's apparently a 4-star, and trying to get 4 stars is, especially in this game, is even more difficult than getting a 5-star. I'm not even joking. Also, I don't even have enough shit to get her. Do I have tickets? No, not pure prisms. Mana prisms. I do, and I can get even more EXP and continue to not put it into my inventory. Let's go. With FGO, I'd believe that. Yeah, you best believe it, son. Okay. All right. I will spend 5 tickets trying to get Nikitich. Let's do that. Now, and yes, I'm not going for Altria Zerker or Avenger Chloe, because I really like Nikitich. I just think she's neat. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do a series of single pulls, and then we'll just go ahead and continue on from there. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. This is all expected behavior. Let's go. Girl that you gave the most manliest Russian accent to? Yes. Yes, but there was nothing manly about... Oh! Wait, do I have... I have Heaven's Feel already, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing manly about her design, I'll tell you that. Wow, two Alexanders, huh? Okay. All right. Last one. Nice. I did 5 pulls, and 4 of those pulls were just the same. Were just the same 2 things. I love it. Okay. Now I guess I'll just use my my Zake horse. Oh, it's 3. I forgot. Oh, it's you. How's it going? You're in the story that we're currently doing. All right. Well, that went about as well as you would expect. So let's go ahead and get ourselves back on track here. All right, so last time around we finally met up with Don Quixote and his donkey maid wife, or whatever she is, and we know that Charlemagne is not calling the shots over here in the righteous realm. We met up with Astolfo, we met up with what's-his-fuck, and now, what were we actually going to go do now? I think we're off to do something. The knight and his haunts, yes. And I kind of switched up their their voices. I went from Homer and Marge to Bob and Linda. It's funny because with Homer and Marge, I was struggling with the Homer impression, but I was able to do an all right Marge. And then when I switched over to Bob and Linda, I can do like an okay Bob, but my Linda like is kind of a little bit more difficult to do. We'll see if I switch it up again. Who knows? Again, maybe I'll do Peter and Lois now. We are the Charles Commandos. That sounds like a Stan army. I will not lie. Good morning, senpai. Morning. And a lovely morning it is. Damn, they're just throwing them all at me right at the beginning. God dang. Like, give a brother a minute to breathe, man. Right you are. It looks to be perfect weather for your first day of work as part of the new commando unit. There's not a single bad omen to be seen, I think. Well, you jinxed it for us. We're all gonna die now. Oh yeah, forgot about you. Yeah, I gave you a Mermista voice. Good morning, everyone. It's me, Shufu. I know it's short notice, but I think we should get going right away. She thinks that she's a Sailor Moon protagonist, apparently, with that toast in her mouth. No room to breathing allowed. No, not at all. The sooner we leave, the sooner we can get back and rest up. Alright, playing your break, huh? Sounds good to me. Let's get this done. Maybe this is because I was such a hard worker in life, but ever since being summoned, I've been seeking for breaks more than anything. Oh, I feel her on a spiritual level. Munch, munch, munch. Why did she just cover her ears? Uh-oh. Oh, right, and you! God damn, I forgot a whole lot about what happened, like, at the tail end of the stream last time, apparently. Shufu's a gloomy teen? No, she is the princess of, what's it fucking called? The mermaid people. Yeah, that's it. How's it going, Aurora? Hope you're alright tonight. Hope your weekend's treating you right. And Diarmuid. Good morning, everyone. It should be top of the morning to you, laddies. I hope you're as excited to get started as I am. How are you this peppy this early? If you guys hadn't come along, I'd have had to work with him alone. My stomach aches just thinking about it. Ha 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 ha! Be that as it may, just because it's morning doesn't mean we won't run into any enemies. We'll have to take advantage of this opportunity to demonstrate how useful we can be. Then I'll take the front line, just as we discussed yesterday. Lord Holmes, Lord Relly, you two shall keep up the middle. And you, Lady Shufu, shall bring up the rear. Are we agreed? Works for me. Why not? Got no complaints. Hi, Akari. Hope you're also doing good. Did you become Jacksepticeye? I am basically doing Jacksepticeye. Because, I mean, yes, I know it's only one particular Irish dialect, but give me a fucking break, man. I'm American. The fact that I can even approximate other accents to begin with is already a miracle. Okay, the fact that I can make it so that I'm doing an Irish accent instead of a Scottish accent is a miracle as well. What's up, Kiara? Hope you're also doing decently tonight. Jacksepticeye? Because again, I can hold on to a Jacksepticeye impression. If I try and do like, you know, and again, he's Irish. His voice is an actual real Irish dialect. So I can't say a real Irish accent because he has a real Irish accent, but I guess like a more calm, subdued one. No, that's not. We're not doing that. Anywho, I'll come along too. Doesn't seem like there'll be anything for me to do around here on my own. Then let us be on our way. We'll leave for the north gate by the main road. The main road. Road. I think that sounds right. Road. Anyway, you know, I've been wondering since we got here, does commerce even function in this realm? Oh, by the way, I got a new mouse that I'm trying out. It's a little bit of a funky boy. So I got another ergonomic mouse that I'm trying to use because I have an ergonomic mouse. This one, but I use it for work. And I had heard good things about this one from a video that I saw, and it was pretty cheap. So I was like, hey, why not? I'll give it a shot. The person who reviewed this has tiny little baby hands, and even I, as someone with like these like delicate little Asian man hands, it's still kind of small for me. Like I can overtake this entire thing essentially. But it is keeping my wrist in a comfortable position, so I'm seeing how well this will work out, because especially recently I feel like I've been getting a lot of wrist pain, so we'll see how well it works. When the goddamn hell is that mouse? It's an ergonomic mouse, something you'll also come to understand when you get older, sonny. Alright, you can use Merida from Brave again. Merida is Scottish. I'm not going to use a Scottish accent for an Irish figure. So no, I will not be doing that. You want me to get jumped by a bunch of Irish people? I don't think so. I don't think I will. Rather just a standard issue mouse. Yeah. How do we tell him? Anywho. Better than you'd think. Of course, all transactions are made with QP. Of course they fucking are. Of course they goddamn fucking are. Fucking have to breathe. Fucking have to use QP to breathe and shit in this world. Besides, there's no point in hanging on to more enhancement resources than you need after killing a demonic beast. That's how the servants of all three realms enhance their spirit origins. I still have a long way to go myself, but at least I'm doing better than you guys. Well, I'm not even a servant, brother. Oh, hang on. I actually want to do some shopping while we're here. Let's get some shuz. Is she buying rocks? Not just boulders. It's a rock. Probably the same size as my tiny Asian hands. What, the mouse or my hands? Cause yeah, I've got little delicate Asian man hands. Also this tiny little delicate wrist. I fucking hate it. Cause it's like I try and do shit for like my forearm, you know, my forearm growth and whatnot, but like it all just like tapers down into this wimpy little wrist of mine, and I can't do shit about it. You know, there's no muscles around the wrist, so it's not like I can do anything to make them bigger. Although some people have said that you can do some crazy shit, like I don't know, they're like sticking your hand down into rice and just like moving your hand around and all that crap. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. There ain't no bags of rice or sand at the gym. So, yeah, I ain't doing that. Oh, the mouse? Yeah. I don't know, man. Again, this thing's pretty tiny. This thing's pretty tiny. I wish I would have taken that into consideration when I decided to get it. I mean, again, like, it's fine. I just essentially have to have my hand like this, whereas usually when I use like my other ergonomic mouse or my you know, like my standard mouse right here, usually I could have my you know, fingers spread out, but there with this one I have to have it mitted up essentially. My wrists are smaller than yours. That's crazy. Do you get blown over by a slight summer breeze? My guy, you're like skin and bones, essentially. Near the end of this, I'm gonna get going. Yes, sir. Have a good night, Drew. We'll see you again soon. Stay groovy. Is she buying rocks? Hey, can you see me? Uh-oh. Hey, can you see me? That voice. Seton? Hey, looks like we both got away clean. Congrats. Why the hood? Well, he didn't get circumcised, so, you know, it's fine. Oh, this? Let's just say I've got my reasons for wanting to keep to myself around here. Everything okay with you, buddy boy? Yep, everything's fine. Honestly, I'm more worried about you. But you seem like you're doing fine, so never mind. What are you going to do now that you're free? I think I'll just hang out around here for a while. This place isn't nearly as savage as the Revenge Realm, so I got a feeling things will work out. How about you? You're off on a mission? I wish I could help you out, I really do, but I'm afraid that's easier said than done. I'm sorry. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna go give it my best shot. I'm gonna go out there and give it my all. Awesome, you've totally got this. All right, I think I'll get going too. Bye. See you in the AM. Something wrong? Oh no, everything is hunky-dory peachy keen. Then try to keep up. This mission looks like it's gonna be a real bitch, both coming and going. This mission is gonna come like a bitch? What? Kaduk? You can't just say that. Well, actually on Twitter you can, so you at least have to go to the internet first, my guy. Come on. Huh? Oh, right. I guess you wouldn't know since you were passed out. Our destination is way up in the mountains, and there's no ropeway or anything to help us get there. I mean, this isn't gonna be the first time I've had to raw dog a mountain, baby girl. Yikes. Yep, this looks exactly like all the other mountains I've ever climbed. Hey, I was just wondering. What is it? Are we gonna have to do this on the way back too? What do you think? Then I think maybe we should take a little break. I don't think that's a good idea. Huh? Why not? There tends to be a lot of snakes in this area. What, snakes? That's no big deal. I just cast a simple spell to... I believe these particular snakes are called Orochi in the Far East. Fucking hate Orochi so much. Oh boy. Well, they have a whole different sprite for them now? What the hell? Why are you only mentioning this now? Dang. Can't believe they're gonna do me like this. Like a bitch. That's coming, apparently. Okay, hey, only a single class that I gotta worry about? Wow, you guys shouldn't have. Well, you know what? You know what? That means I'm just gonna go ahead and grab. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Castoria. And then out front, I'm gonna put Benny. Where you at, Benny girl? There she is. Because, yeah, Benny is definitely my hardest hitter, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Should I do double Castoria? No, I'm gonna go ahead and put Avalon on there too. I feel like Avalon and Castoria, that's a decently good That's a decently good combo. Yes, sir. Also, is this Max? I'm gonna move this over here, and then you take that one. Because Benny is arts, right? Yes, she is. All right, cool beans. Let's go. And then on the back, I should probably put another saber. Why not? Actually, where's Mo? There she is. Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. All right, good enough for the girls we date. Let's go. Oh, my neck. Oh, take care of your bodies when you're young and spry, children. Because, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Jesus. Alright, well now I kind of wish that I had taken an AoE. Well, you know, I could switch out, but I'm not set up to, I'm not set up for using Mo. So, you know what, we're just gonna make this work. We're just gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. Okay, and then... Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, and then... let's see. Increase crit strength, increase attack, increase MP gauge, restore HP. I don't need that yet. Decrease defense. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay, and then there we go. Which one of you is the big boy? This one. Okay. I think he's dead already. Hell yeah, let's go, Benny. Ooh, that's what we like to see. Yes, sir. Oh, they are not big fans of Benny Enma now. Yeah, stay mad. Stay mad, brother. All right. Okay, and then let's go for it again. Why don't we? Let's see. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, let's see. Can we clear them out in this turn? Our next card is a Buster, so let's see. Yay! All right, that's one done, and then oh nah, not even. Dude, you guys have not done anything to me. What is going on? This isn't usually how shit goes with Orochis. All right, do that, and then we'll do that. Okay. Let's go. Hey, look at that. Literally not a single piece of damage taken. Let's fucking go. All right. Yeah, Benny makes me feel safe. When there are Lancers about, Benny Enma makes me feel safe. Did you actually clap? Adorable. Way to go, everyone. Then again, it's not like we can take any credit. I helped, technically. Of course you all helped. Your aid was invaluable. With Riz. Just like... It still looks so funny. Literally just like, you're just sucking your cheeks to do the Riz face, just like... It's so dumb. Oh, but it's so funny too. Yeah, well, that's good to hear. So, you're a caster specializing in summoning, huh, Relly? I guess you could put it that way, sure. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to, like, let them know that I am a human or something? I don't remember. Wonderful! I feel as though I've gained a seasoned warrior for an alloy. Ha 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 ha! You don't know the half of it. The sheer strength of Mr. Relly's summoned shadows often leaves even me speechless. Suffice to say, I suggest you expect the unexpected. Great, that should make this mission a snap then. I admit I was pretty worried when I heard 3 casters were assigned to this mission, but now it looks like I'll get to take it easy the whole time. Yay! Alright, let's keep going. We should reach the recon area soon. Soon? Alright. Who are we meeting up with again? I don't even fucking know. Is it Astolfo? I hope it is. Oh, progress rewards. Wow. The tower. But you are not to enter. Under any circumstances. What the fuck else do I have now? Oh. Ball. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, only assassinos, you say? Get a rider's assassin? I think so. Come to think of it, Miss Shu. As a matter of interest, I must inquire, do you ever succeed in finding the elixir? Did you ever succeed in finding the elixir of immortality? Oh, I think maybe? Or maybe not? Or maybe it really didn't matter either way? Didn't matter, you say? Can you please forget I just said that? On the off chance Emperor Qi Shi Huang gets summoned, I don't want this coming back to bite me. Then again, maybe it's okay, since I doubt they get summoned to this singularity anyway. They won't, right? Forgive me for interrupting, but we're almost to the Tower of Zontin. It's an observation tower located right between the Revenge Realm and the Righteous Realm. Of course, the sky hasn't turned red yet, so that means we're still in the Righteous Realm. Red sky. Huh? Like Western Australia? Oh yeah, the sky did turn red there. I forgot. It turned into a level of doom. The Revenge Realm dyes the sky red to demarcate its domain and demonstrate its vengeful spirit. It's their way of telling outsiders, this is my territory. Trespass and die. You know, since land can't actually talk and all that. Mr. What? Huh? Mr. Uadwibin. Would you be so kind as to tell us more about what this mission entails? I believe we were told to gauge the enemy's strength. That's right. We learned a small battalion had been stationed here not too long ago. Our objective is to find out what kind of servants are in it. Of course, depending on the situation, we may also decide to eliminate them. How small is small in this case, exactly? About 10 to 12 servants or so. They do outnumber us a bit, but we should be able to handle them just fine. As I'm told, they're all no more than phantom level servants. So now we just have to decide what our first move will be. A tower, huh? That shit looks evil as fuck. That's Dracula's castle from the Castlevania anime. Never seen a tower like that before. Or it's fucking Isengard or something. Same here. It's a little big for a lookout tower. Fascinating. Did you figure something out? Not from the exterior alone, no. We'll have to make our way inside first. Shh. Oh. Oh dear. Grunts. My one weakness. I see they have patrols out. I don't see any lookouts standing watch outside, but they have to have at least a few somewhere. We can safely assume there are assassins about, hiding themselves with presence concealment. Probably 2, no, 3 of them, and if I were in charge of where they were stationed, I'd post one on either side of the doors and another behind the first 2. Then I'll try drawing them out of hiding. Now that you've narrowed down the field of possibilities, I should be able to use an effective Taoist art. A word, BBG? I'll also put up a soundproofing bounded field while I'm at it. If we're lucky, we'll be able to make it into the tower without anyone noticing. Amazing! We're lucky to have you with us, Lady Shufu! With Riz. As long as you appreciate it. Okay, is everyone ready? Ready? Indeed. All set. Yeah, sorry, I just had to get a sneeze off. Good. Motion forbidden, spirit enlightened, body pacified. Then add a dash of tongue twisting and silencing. Oh. What? Enemies? But I can't move! Enemy attack! Enemy attack! Damn it! They can't hear me either! I am Diarmuidua Dubin of the Knights of Fianna! Nailed it. Have at ye! I'll just stay anonymous if it's all the same to you, thanks. Charles the Great's commandos, charge! Dumbledore's army, go! You're actually telling them who you are? Then at least get your story straight. Ha 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 ha! Alright then, let's take care of them, shall we? Alright. Let's see. So assassins, come on. Let it be caster. God damn it, man. Ah. I never get to fight against a bunch of casters, man, and use Astolfo. Okay, so I need an AoE caster. Ooh, I can use Ash. I haven't been able to use Ash a whole lot. So you know what? Let's do it. Does anyone have Merlin? No, nobody wants to use Merlin anymore. Lee has Wuzetchian caster though. Is she a DPS? Increase MP strength. Deal heavy special attack with human attribute for all enemy. Okay, you know what? Why not? We'll go ahead. Let's give her a try, because I tried to get her before, but it didn't work out that well. And then I'll use Merlin, because apparently I'm the only one that has him anymore. And then, yes, Koyanskaya. All right, that works out. And then on the back end, we'll go ahead and put Ash, just in case. Just in case. Where even is she? Oh, there she is. All right, cool. Sweet. Probably put her up here. Okay. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Alrighty. I have returned. Thank y'all for waiting patiently. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to it then. Oh geez, okay. Alright, Wu Zetchin, what have you got going on, girl? Increase attack and bust car effectiveness, and MP gain for all allies. Ooh. Decrease charge for all enemies, apply special attack, and increase MP gain. Hey! These guys look undead, so that might actually work out in my favor. Inflict stun to all enemies, restore HP, and remove debuffs for all allies. I don't know if I want to do that yet. But, wow, she's got a lot of AoE skills. I like it. Okay. And then, hold on, let me see. For all allies, increase MP gauge for all allies. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do this. And then just keep juicing our girl up even more. And then let's hit him with it, see what happens. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go, Queen. Oh, sorry, Empress. Nice. It's still funny that, like, so is that version of her also censored in China? It's so funny. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, now we get to fight casters. Let's go. Now I can finally use Astolfo again. Hell yeah. Damn it. That's it? Those are going to be your last words, buddy? Fair enough. I don't see any reinforcements coming. It looks like we're still clear. I don't sense anyone on the other side of these doors either. Let's go in. He slowly approaches the counter. Oh, this is a background we've never seen before. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be much of note here. Let's see what's on these documents. What do they say? Oh, what do they say? They appear to be the plans for this tower. What, anything significant? Miss Shu Fu. Huh? I suspect this tower may be directly connected to a ley line. Would it be possible to confirm that? I might be able to tell from the basement. Then would you be so kind? Huh? You want me to go down by myself? No, thank you. A fair point. Go with her, Ellie. Got it. Why am I being all coy about it? I'll come too. It could be dangerous with only 2 casters. So where are you gonna go, Holmes? The top of the tower, of course. Then let us head down and see what we find. Come on, then. Oh, alright. This looks like it's gonna be a major pain in the ass, though. I do like her. I like her a lot, actually. Any luck? So, this goes here, and that goes there. Huh. Why would they do this? Alright, let's ask them. Them? Who? Those casters working over there. I'll leave them to you. Up. Oh. Huh? I can't move. Good luck! And you might want to hurry, since they're casters, they'll probably figure out how to break that spell pretty quickly. Give us a little more warning, would you? Alright. Yeah, I can finally use riders. Let's go. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab me some hella Scotty. Let's actually, hold on. Does anyone have ruler Scotty? Yes, let's go. And then I will grab my regular Scotty, and then let's go Astolfo and one summer. Let's do it. Sub members. All the servants are subs. Only 2? Alright, if you say so. Okay. So we'll do this. And then this. And then this. Okay, and then this. And then this. All right. And then this. All right, Astolfo. Let's make it happen. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Oh, come on. All right, that didn't go nearly as flawlessly as the last time, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And let's see. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. This is for being a jackass about it. Yay! Why do I have you back there? I don't even remember, man. That must be a holdover from the event. Ah, so that's how they... Huh. I'm afraid we killed them all. Is that going to be a problem? No, it's fine. Ask was more a figure of speech there. Wait, what? I can basically tell what they were doing here from their actions, their gait, and the spells they left behind. That's what I meant by ask. She's got so much, like, sass. Like, just, like, look at her face, look at her, like, posture and her just, like, her whole demeanor. I do like her. She's fantastic. Aha, I knew it. This design is for sucking up magical energy straight from the ley line and sending it to the top of the tower. It's still not active though. Maybe they were about to test it. How much magical energy do you think they were planning to gather? Maybe a little less than you'd need to form a holy grail. That's quite a lot. They must have been planning to perform a special summon here. Master, I passed Shufu's analysis on to Holmes, and he says he wants you to come to the top of the tower right away. He wants us to go all the way from the basement to the top of the tower. Why do you hate me, Holmes? Holmes said he wants us up top. Oh, well, thankfully we managed to get there in no time, sure. My apologies for calling you all here on such short notice. I see you got into a bit of a scrap of your own. We ran into a little resistance too, but Holmes took care of it in no time. As for you guys, I guess Diarmuid must have played a big part. It was nothing. I was fortunate enough to have Lady Shufu's protection and Lord Relly's summons. It was a group effort and a very successful one. Ugh, how are you this nice and this handsome? Do you pretty people have to have everything? It kind of pisses me off. Look of genuine confusion. It's just like, what? He honestly just doesn't know. Oh, man. I heard about your discovery from Miss Kyrielite. Are you certain? Pretty certain, yes. I see. Then we can breathe a sigh of relief for the time being. For some reason, I got my Holmes voice and my Irish voice mixed up together. Oh, God. Oh, they're all starting to bleed together, bro. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, boy. Okay. Sucking up magical energy straight from a ley line sounds pretty ominous. Agreed. It would seem I was correct. Which is why I wanted to take a look at the top of this tower as soon as possible. See for ourselves, Mr. Dubin, Miss Shufu. Except for a partially constructed stand, there's nothing here. I suspected this tower is intended to be a means of direct attack on the righteous realm. Their plan was most likely to convert the energy taken from the ley line into pure physical force, a powerful projectile from the punch dimension, like Cyclops? Which means this stand is meant to be an artillery battery. But once again, as you can see for yourselves, there's nothing here. Not yet. I suspect they simply haven't been able to build a cannon large or durable enough to fire such an enormous mass of magical energy. Well, that's comforting. For the time being, I suggest we investigate any servants in the Revenge realm who've had a hand in this tower. If we can keep them in check, that will naturally prevent them from completing the cannon meant for this tower. Should we be found out, our backup plan can be simply destroying this tower. The servants who were on patrol should be coming back any moment now. Let's hurry and get out of here. And we gone. Oh my God, she gone. I fucking love that quote from Louis. She gone. I just love the way she says it. All right, Zerkers. Okay. Could I possibly build a team full of, was it foreigners? Actually, yes. Yes, I can. I don't know why I was thinking that might not be possible. The next part of our mission is to secure an abandoned stronghold. This will also be within Righteous Realm territory. It would take us about an entire day to get there on foot. So we're going to borrow a horse-drawn carriage from a nearby safe house and take that most of the way. Is it going to be red hair again? It's going to be red hair again. I love not having to walk. A safe house, Do you perhaps have one in every region? Yes, we do. The Secretary ordered us to build them. We have 4 in the Righteous Realm, 2 in the Revenge Realm, and 1 in the Reinstatement Realm. They're all hidden very well, and none have been discovered by the enemy yet. I see. It sounds as though you've done a good job covering your tracks. They certainly have a great deal more than I would have thought, though. Perhaps they're meant for some other purpose. Come, let's be on our way then. We could use the key the Secretary gave us to get inside. It needs a key? Yes, the safe houses are fitted with spells to blow the whole thing up if someone tries to enter without the right key. Better safe than splattered, I suppose. I see. That does make sense. Key or not, most servants would break into most anywhere if they wished. But if you rig a place to explode upon forced entry, you eliminate the risk of the enemy getting crucial information. What about stealth entry via spirit form? I'm told each individual room has its own bounded field, and they're set to explode if they detect any spirit forms too. Haha, well done. The handiwork. Where the fuck are we? This way. Really? I don't see any buildings out here. It's here, underneath a broken down wagon. Oh, just like hiding your key under the doormat? Hello, Hipper. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hope your weekend is treating you well and all is groovy on your end of things. We're playing more FGO and continuing on with the Traum interlude. How's your Saturday going? Whoa, this is amazing! There's a horse here? Is someone feeding it? We obviously couldn't keep a living horse here on standby indefinitely, so I think it's a kind of golem. Ah. Oh, right. Those things that Cobblus Caster's always making. The Revenge Realm used demonic beasts to pull their carriages. I hope I'll get a chance to ride one of those too at some point. Oh, you've got some spare weapons here, huh? Mind if I take one? They're more for decoration than defense, since they're only meant to be used in an emergency. But if you're alright with that, then by all means. Besides, nobody else is going to use them. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, you've got protective mystic codes too. I don't suppose I could also... On second thought, never mind. I dumped 1k into the new Zerctoria banner for only 2 copies. Oh no. See, this is why we don't wail for FGO anymore. And I think one day the kids will understand. 1k? Are you for real? Like, I'm assuming you mean 1k Saint Courts. 1k Saint, how many? God, how many pulls is that? That's so it's like, how many? 30? That's a lot, man. That's a fucking lot. That's rough, buddy. How come? Because I don't want my collar reacting to it and going off. Oh, right. Didn't even wail was free Saint Courts? Damn. I haven't spent Saint Courts in 8 months. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, damn. Oh, F in the chat for Hipper. There we go. I shall give you an F. 400. Oh my god, that is absolute insanity. Holy shit. Yep. Again, that's why I don't really do any kind of polls on this game anymore, except for the GSSR. So they've got Western wine, but no Shaoxing wine here. And no beer either. Damn. Oh, and she likes beer too, huh? Man, a woman after my own heart. At least I got MP2. I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. I think for whatever reason in my mind I was thinking like you did 400 pulls and didn't even get her. But no, you did. But like 2 copies. That's insane. Like, again, if this was like a MiHoYo game where, like, you know, the pity system is actually pretty reliable and structured and predictable, like you could have gotten like in 400 polls, you could have gotten at least like maybe at least like four copies of the banner character. That's nuts. Same. Yeah. We get a free 5-star ticket this year. Well, I mean, we get a GSSR like every year, right? So, yeah, I just wait around for those, and then I spend like, what is it, 25 bucks, and then I get the GSSR. I'm so close to having MP5 Bride. Whoopsie daisy. Oh well, once we're done with this mission, I'll just put in a request with the secretary. Alright, we better get going. I'll be the coachman. The rest of you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. He's just like me. I love driving on road trips. Mostly only going to wherever we're going. Driving back, I'm like, Be warned, I'll be driving pretty fast, so it may get bumpy. Ready? Yeah! May or may not have 55 stars now. I've got a handful myself. But I've also been playing this game for like 7 fucking years or some shit. We're here! Come on, we'll walk the rest of the way on foot. You can come down from the carriage now. I think I'm gonna be sick. Same. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going so fast. Good thing I turned into my spirit form. I don't want to think about what would have happened if I hadn't. I'm surprised you guys didn't do the same. You're really cautious sorts, aren't you? I'm sorry to ask, but have you got any meds for motion sickness? I do. Here you go. W Irish accent? It's... Hey, it's an Irish accent, so at least you can tell. So I think I take that as a win. If somebody comes in and they're like, oh, that's an Irish accent. Hey, I won. Thanks. Honestly, I feel a little sick myself just watching through the monitor. I mean, that's fair. You know, you could get motion sick from like watching something. Like, I've gotten motion sick from watching VTubers like play video games and shit, man. Like, for real. It's crazy. I feel like back in the day, we didn't really have motion sickness. I feel like as kids, like we could go on to like merry-go-rounds and roller coasters and, you know, all that sort of shit, and it was fine. We were all fine. Then all of a sudden we get older and now we can't even play video games without like our tummy hurting and our brain feeling like it's swimming around in our skull. It's nuts. Okay, now that we're all settled in, there's a stronghold up ahead that the Revenge Realm meant to use as a bridgehead for invading the Righteous Realm. Luckily, the Righteous Realm just barely managed to eke out a win, forcing the Revenge Realm servants to retreat from this region. Unfortunately, we suffered a lot of casualties in the process, so we couldn't lay claim to the fort itself. We can't just abandon it out here, but we also don't want to do anything to draw attention to ourselves. So we decided to start storing supplies here in secret, but made sure we let it look abandoned, even as we bolster its defenses. But since it's abandoned, demonic beasts have taken up residence. I never get motion sick. I got over it working on a commercial fishing boat. I guess that would probably do it. Fair enough. I have gotten motion sick on a boat before, though. Got motion sick while watching VTubers play FPS games? Exactly. Yeah. Jufu is goated budget Castoria. Is that what her gimmick is? Very nice. Cool. I like her. I like her style. Again, like, or just her whole vibe. And it's funny. She was complaining before about Diarmuid, you know, being both nice and handsome, and being like, do pretty people just get everything? And I'm like, girl, you kind of pretty. What you talking about? Come on now. So the first thing we need to do is destroy them. Once we're done with that, supply crews will come to stock the place. So we just need to concentrate on ridding these demonic beasts. Then let's go take care of these beasts now. By the way, there aren't any demonic boars among them, are there? Can't guarantee there aren't. Why? Got something against them, Diarmuid? Well, one killed me, so... Somber. May you rest in peace. He's not dead yet, though. Actually, I was already. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. How is that funny to him? I'll put up a bounded field around the stronghold to make sure no demonic beasts escape. From there, well, you know, I'll figure something out. I'm not hearing a lot of planning in this plan. Hey, if anything, you should be admiring me for my flexibility. Well, here goes nothing. You need to be more flexible. Love that my phone auto put in ticket at the end of that. She was a really good support battery as a 3-star. A 3-star ticket. Nice. Let's begin. Welp. Well, time for this night to beat a hasty retreat. Already? Apologies, a bad joke. I really am conceptually weak against demon boars, though. I bet your current weapons can handle them, then we'll handle them. Thank you, everyone. Alright, yeah, I should have enough, foreigners. That's the class that's strong against Zerkers, right? Let's see. Yes. Alright, I definitely do. Let's, oh, look at that. One of my boys has himself, Castoria Zerker, also MP2. How about that? Only Alira was as good as she was in Extella. I don't think I know who that is. Not even grailed El Passion. I think I've only grailed a single servant, honestly, and that's a Stolfo. Let's see here. Okay. What foreigners does anyone have listed on their shit? None. Nobody's got any foreigners, huh? Well, damn. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go, we're gonna do... Oh my god. You know what? Fine. I'll take waiver. I will take waiver. It's been a while since I've used waiver, so it works out. It works out. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab where's our new girl? Where's our new girl? Did I get her leveled up all the way? Something tells me I probably didn't. No, I haven't. But you know what? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's fine. And then this? You're Buster, aren't you? No. But she becomes she basically becomes a Buster DPS upon using her Noble Phantasm, right? Yeah. So you know what? That works. That works. All right. And then Koyanskaya. There we go. And on the back end, I shall put you. Yeah, that works. Good luck pronouncing that. Wait, what? We just got Hey, works for me. Also, I need to get you off of here. Let me put someone else on the back burner so that I can collect more friend points for them. Sure, Ilya, why not? Hey, I'm still streaming. Hey, what's up, Cybik? Hope you're doing good. Hope your stream is going well. What are you streaming? Are you streaming my stream? Are we doing a little streamception here? Okay, I forget what all her shit does again. Let's see. Increases the NP gauge, this skill's effect will be removed when transforming. Okay. You know what? It's fine. She's the Norse Norn of Fate. Ooh. Oh boy. Let's see. Nullifies demerit effects from your skills and noble phantasm. Huh. I will take it. Okay. Then, okay. And then we're gonna do this. How many grails do you have? A whole lot. I got a shit ton, essentially. Yeah, let's go. Who are you saving them for? Nobody. I just don't use them. Ooh. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Excitement. Violence. Extreme violence. Okay, and then... see. Just cleared the 4.3 story and it was actually boring. Oh. HSR into WUA. Damn. You play more than a single game in a single stream? That's crazy. I'm sorry it was boring though. That's unfortunate. Alright, and then let's try this here. And boom. Why don't you grail other servants? Cause I just don't even really play this game. I don't play this game for real. Nice. You're gonna need at least one level 100 of each class for the grands. The who? The what? Yeah, like, whenever you talk about things in this game, talk about them like you're explaining them to someone who has never played this game before. Because I am so emotionally checked out from this game. I don't know nothing about anything that ever happens ever for anything this game ever does. Clear the Honkai Star Rail story. My WUA stamina was past cap. I see. You can grant a servant for each class, and they need to be at least level 100. No, I know what that means. I don't know what. Or wait, what? I don't know what the grands are. Wait. You can grand a servant. Do you mean grail? Or do you mean, are you saying grail and your phone is auto-correcting it to grands? I don't know what's happening there. That's the last of the hostiles. No other readings detected nearby. Great job, Master. All done. Thank you for fighting those boars in my stead. I truly appreciate it. What about the stronghold? Oh, we're fine there. Luckily, it looks like the supply crew just arrived. Here you go. Thanks. Sign this and you can officially take over. Done. No, they become grand servants? Oh, really? Granting a servant gives them a stat boost and 3 CE slots. Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's, well, I mean... Again, that's if you care. So, yeah. Again, super emotionally checked out of this game. So, yeah. Understood. At this point, I'm only continuing to play this game because of the sunk cost fallacy. Like, I have to see this game through to whenever it goes into end of service, because I've dumped too much time, too much money into this game to not see it through. Phew, I'm glad we're taking our time on the ride back. More importantly, this would seem to This would seem to bring our first mission to a successful conclusion. Feels like a pretty roundabout way to accomplish our goal. But I guess this is just what we have to do in a weird singularity like this. Looks like we're in it for the long haul, baby! Indeed. Although, in that case, there's one person I'm concerned about leaving in his current state. You mean Count Vlad? Precisely. According to what I've heard from Caldia, both his spirit origin and contract remain intact. I suspect he's still right where we left him. We should at least collect his body and bring him somewhere safer. Why don't we talk to Charles the Great about it? Good idea. It would be prudent to ask his assistance. We're almost to the safe house. From there we'll be hoofing it again. Ellipses. Almost in unison, the two mages let out a sigh of bone-deep wariness. Just a real dad sigh. A real dad getting out of his chair sigh. Ugh. Reinstatement realm base. Oh boy. Don Quixote de la Mancha's departure. What? Where do you think you're going, short man? Oh boy. Ooh, the dual thrones. Ugh. That concludes my report, sir. I forgot about this man. Oh boy. Sir? Can you find out whether there are any other such towers near the righteous realm? The capital is too well protected to infiltrate, but yes, we can still survey its periphery. Then do so at once. I'm curious to know more. Castor, can you investigate this tower more thoroughly? You can have more personnel if you need them. It will be done. Is there something important in this tower? At the moment, all three realms are more or less evenly matched. The revenge realm consistently goes on the offensive. Our reinstatement realm fends them off, and the righteous realm watches from the sidelines like a bunch of little cucks, keeping both sides in a check. Now both I and my military advisors believe the revenge realm is about to undertake a large-scale invasion very soon. If they're going to succeed, they'll need some way of ensuring their victory. They can't take their time to wage a war because the righteous realm is bound to interfere. You have a 2K servant? Probably Astolfo, and that's it, honestly. I feel like there's gotta be at least one other one, but I know Astolfo at least for sure. Which brings us to this tower. It only makes sense to assume there's something more to it. Then if there do turn out to be other such towers, investigating one is enough. If you find any other such towers, feel free to destroy them. Understood. Alright, that concludes today's war council. Now Pope Joanna will perform a memorial of those we lost. While I regrettably won't have time to do so myself, I urge those of you who do have the time to attend. Woohoo! Of course, my liege. Thank you. Grazie. And may everyone we lost rest in peace. That's it for today's prayer. Thank you all for coming. Come on, Bradamonte, let's go. Brad? Brad's here? Yo, let's go! Oh my god! Finally, she shows up! Holy shit! Yay! Oh my god, it's my girly. It's my thick girly. Okay, it's funny because for some reason she sounds like she's voiced by Pecora. So I don't know. I don't want to try and do a Pecora impression because that sounds exhausting. So I'm just gonna go with like my Valley Girl accent for her because she kind of looks like a Valley Girl, not gonna lie. Also, I remember a long time ago watching a GNA reviews video talking about her and her kid and shit like that, and they started it off with the intro for Baby Got Back. So whenever I think of her, I also just think of, oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. So it's fitting. Yes, Your Holiness, I'd be honored to accompany you. I really liked the service today. Oh, any particular reason? It just made me feel like there weren't too many casualties. That's true. But as no lives are more valuable than others, neither are fewer lives lost more acceptable than many. Yes, Your Holiness. I'm sorry. To die is a sad thing. Though that may be cold comfort from me, since they're dying on my behalf. You're right, death is a sad thing, but that doesn't mean we regret our choices. We're proud to die if it helps our rebellion against proper human history, strange as that may sound. Are you certain of that? About what? I'm told Charles the Great leads the righteous realm. Was he not your king when you were alive? Yes, he was, and I made my choice to support the reinstatement realm over the righteous realm. I really felt like yours was the right cause, Your Holiness. Of course, I know some servants here still mistrust me because of my past associations, but... It's all right. I believe that you speak with conviction. Thank you, Your Holiness. Say, would you like to have a meal with me? A meal? That's right. I know servants don't need to eat, of course, but a good meal still does wonders to lift morale. So I've been asking His Imperial Majesty to have servants that feel at home in the kitchen start making meals. I see. Even if you don't feel hunger, I'm sure you still like good food, don't you? Oh, yes, of course I do. Although, may I ask which kind of cuisine it is? That I don't know. But I've never heard anyone complain, so I'm sure it'll be fine, Tiki Pero. Now come on, let's go eat. Okay, let's go eat. Let's get some shares. Man, both Brad and Shufu just valleying it up in here. It's a shame about Salome. It hurts to lose her. You think? I will say I was surprised that she never did cut off the Chaldean's head. But I always thought it was only a matter of time until she did something like that. Didn't you feel the same? I did, but she still chose a very inconvenient time to go rogue. Yes, that's true. But it's still nothing compared to you-know-what. Well, looking at the bright side of this turn of events, Chaldea has drawn the gaze of the reinstatement realm. Even if they know about the towers now, they still have no way of determining their true purpose. That still leaves the final adjustments, though. We still can't use him as a servant, right? I'm afraid his social withdrawal protections are just too strong. Maybe there was some kind of error in his summoning, or maybe that's just how he's always been. It hardly matters. If anything, this works to our advantage. Indeed, indeed. Although why the sudden change of heart? We now know that Chaldea is here, right? And we know they've taken shelter in the righteous realm. Now that all the players are here, the only thing left to do with this war is to win and put an end to it. So you're saying we're headed towards total annihilation? Fine with me. It doesn't matter if you or I meet our ends here. This is what it means to rebel against proper human history. Am I wrong? Ho ho, you certainly aren't, but are you truly sure about this, my queen? About what? The way I see it, if we keep going down this route, your true wish will never be granted, no? Oh. If anyone else had been in the room at the time, they would have been certain their lives were forfeit. Such was the sheer all-consuming power of the bloodlust permeating the entire place. Say that again and I'll kill you. Oh, my apologies. I certainly don't need any more bloodlust like that directed at me. An old man like myself can only take so much. Alright, I'm off to work on the final adjustments. I'm afraid I may not be able to speak to you again for a while. Literal like simp behavior where like the simp actually gets shut down by his Oshi and then he's just like, oh no, you right. And then he's like, I just won't chat for a little bit. Man. Oh really? That's the best news I've heard all day. and then the Oshi is like, fine by me, see ya. Bye, Felicia. Ah, you wound me, my queen. It just, every single line can just perfectly be translated into a simp getting clapped down. Oh, man. My wish, My wish. Of course I have a wish. My husband. Someone's hero. A deceitful man. I wish I could have shown him how this is all on his shoulders. Woman, child, and elder. His closest friend, a complete stranger. I didn't care who. All I wanted was to throw someone's intestines in his stupid face. I wanted to ruin everything he protected, everything he cared for, everything he had that left no room for me. If he had saved 100 lives, I wanted to take 1,000. Though of course that would never be enough to hurt him. Not when his heart was hard and radiant as a diamond. His magnanimity as boundless and deep as the sea. From my perspective, he was just another rude, insensitive man. I suppose that's what happens when you try to see the good in someone. I wanted to see him one last time. I wanted to tell him that everything he did was for naught. But that wish is unlikely to come true. If he were summoned here regardless of the realm, he would most likely rebel against proper human history. Even were he to join the reinstatement or righteous realm, he would ultimately be on the same side as me. I don't want that. At all. I want to oppose him. He must be my enemy before I kill him. So Caldea's arrival got my hopes up. But unfortunately, I'm told that his group did not bring him with them. So now my only hope is the slim chance that he may still be summoned to fight on proper human history's side. And this is just another transient dream. So I'll just have to stick to the plan and keep doing what I must. I have to say, though, I'm really not the type to fight hard for a master. This prayer had weight. This wish had a sincere ring to it. Yes, it was sincere and powerful enough that I didn't think twice about aiding the rebellion against proper human history. Even though we don't even understand what sort of master I'm working for. The righteousness of this wish is what drives us. Good day, Queen of Revenge. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? I'm here only to deliver some encouragement. Nothing more, nothing less. My goal is to see one of the three realms obtain all the holy grails. I don't care which it is, I just want you all to give it your best effort. There's one thing I want to ask you. And what's that? Is that what Master wants too? That's a difficult question. This is our responsibility coming to bear. There's a reason all of you are fighting and destroying one another. There's one being here who must not win. But that's of no concern to you. I see. Would you like to know who it is? No need. I just couldn't think of anything else to say to an intruder who appeared unbidden in my stronghold. Your answer doesn't matter to me. This is hard because, like Moriarty and Holmes, I use the same voice for both of them, but the tone of Moriarty versus Holmes is a lot more stark than the tone between Moriarty and Creamfilled, because I'm essentially using the same voice for Creamfilled as well, but it's the cadence. It's the cadence that is having to be different, and the tone as well. So it's kind of hard, man, because I feel like, especially when they're talking to one another, it's starting to bleed together a little bit. But I'm trying, man. It seems I'm not very welcome here. Have you any information on either the Righteous Realm or the Reinstatement Realm for me? I'm afraid sharing such things wouldn't be fair. Then you are, if possible, even more useless. If you insist on following me around any further, I'll see to it that all three realms know you for a stalker. Well, I certainly would prefer to avoid that. Still, are you sure there isn't a question you want to ask me? Say about the absence of a certain servant. Can't bring yourself to ask about him, huh? Pity. Very well, then. I shall take my leave. Farewell, good for nothing. Damn. Hopefully they don't interact too often. If he just wants to toy with his pieces, then he's no more than an idiot. If he wants to maneuver himself around the board, then he's no more than a participant. So he's chosen to come down to the board, even though he's qualified to run the whole game. In one sense, I suppose there's a kind of integrity to that. But in another, it makes me think he's the most dim-witted mathematician to ever live. That's right, Moriarty was a mathematician, wasn't he? That's so funny. Yeah, the ultimate smart evil guy, super into math. So funny. Alright. We are about to wrap things up here, so let me just go ahead and, like, grab all my shit. Yeah, I got some QP, hallelujah, and peanut butter. Okay. So, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and put a single pull into trying to get Zerker Squirtoria. Oh, could you imagine? Could you actually imagine if I was able to grab her and not get Nikki Teach on the other thing? But yeah, that's about what I figured. Alrighty. Well, alright. I think with that, we'll go ahead and call it there for the evening. Alright. So, I want to thank anyone that decided to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow, I think we are playing Genshin. And I think we're gonna be continuing on, or we're gonna start actually the new story section, which apparently has something to do with Kale, from what I've seen. I did get roped into essentially starting the new story section when I tried to turn in my dailies. Luckily, it let me leave. It let me leave and then was like, all right, you can come back if you want to later on. So that's nice. That's a nice little quality of life update that they implemented, I suppose. So yeah, I think we'll be doing that tomorrow. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.